So now let's talk about May 1st. May 1st, 2024. This is Arnold Adamek. Arnold Adamek. Arnold Adamek. Speaking from Hamilton Township, New Jersey. It's Mercer County. Hamilton Township, New Jersey. Mercer County, United States of America. And it's located, Hamilton Township is located in Mercer County and between New York City and the city of Philadelphia. Well, let me tell you about May 1st. So after my signs were removed, taken down by this violent perpetrator who threatened my life, and then the other one threatened my life, and then this female with her thumbs up to the Hamilton Township Police who arrived. She was also talking to me like, you know, fuck off, buddy. She thought she was telling me to fuck off, and then some other things, some things like that. She was basically harassing me, and she wanted those signs to be removed. And then when I was trying to pick them up, she was trying to chase me away. And then when the police arrived, she gave them thumbs up. So she's working with the Hamilton Township Police. So they are all conspiring against me. Now, what happened was I was talking to them, and I let them know that this is very serious. My signs were all very serious. Every information that they contained was extremely serious. And of course, they were hateful and furious about it. They just acted cool, but my signs were talking about exposing Hamilton Township Police, basically, to the public. They were exposing the Hamilton Township Police to the public, their criminal activities, the cover-up of criminal activities of undercover agents, as they are conspiring against me to this day to kill me in Hamilton Township, New Jersey, for internet comments based on MIT professor Noam Chomsky, MIT Massachusetts Institute of Technology. Okay, so the police, as always, were not interested in any kind of evidence on May 1st, 2024, but they arrived with illegal orders this time. This time they have directly participated in trying to harm me or very much deliver a possibly deadly blow and kill me or destroy me. So they took me to a hospital, Capitol Hospital in Trenton, New Jersey. And there, basically, I want to point it out that, like, my life was threatened. I did not threaten anybody. And you saw on the previous recordings, on previous video footage, that these were violent people. They were threatening me. They threatened my life, to kill, to put me out, to get 20 men to get me, and so on, right? That damaged my signs violently. And I was the only one who was deprived of freedom on May 1st, 2024 by the Hamilton Township Police. But I said it again, they arrived with illegal orders from undercover agents, period. There's no doubt about it. They were not, police officers were not interested in any kind of evidence. They were talking, and they just kept talking and kept asking me if have I been, playing doctors with me, basically, so to speak, asking me these ridiculous questions, like, it's insulting, but they are basically insulting themselves because this is going to come to light right now. So they were asking me, if I was diagnosed with something. Anybody can ask you, how about see the video recordings, the evidence? How about seeing the evidence first before talking like this to anybody, any grown man, any healthy man? Because I'm healthy, I am fighting back, I'm fighting for my life, right? I mean, you could take a step farther if you want, but hey, I'm just gonna say I'm fighting for my life, and And look what happens. They attacked me. They have no argument. What can they do? What can they say? That they do not investigate torture? That the Hamilton Township Police does not investigate torture? Is it normal? Is it normal for the police not to investigate torture? I mean, I don't know what the police station in any state of the United States, I don't think you're gonna find one that will tell you that if someone called them and tell them that he or she was tortured, that they would say we're not gonna investigate it. I mean, that's just very specific to Hamilton Township Police. Okay. And then if a police officer arrives at the scene of crime for the first time ever, and then he is seeing a video recording of a man, of a perpetrator, threatening my life, filming my license plates, and then lets him drive away, and then tells me, how many times am I going to be coming here? I've been here like 15 times already. Isn't that something out of extraordinary? Isn't something extraordinary? Isn't there something like suspicious about these police officers? Their activities? They never investigate these perpetrators from apartment 4. On another occasion, when I parked my vehicle at night, perpetrator, one of these undercover agents, came outside from apartment 4, walked by my vehicle, parked vehicle I was sitting in, walked back and forth, and then called the Hamilton Township Police, said that I was trying to kill him. I mean, he said that I was trying to kill him. That is a serious thing. It's not just, nothing. It's a serious thing. And then they arrive, I explained to them, this is some kind of an agent, he's harassing me, terrorizing me in a professional way. I told them I shouldn't have probably, but I did tell them. So they immediately knew that this was an agent, so hey, they have to protect him, okay. So that was the time. And they would not even talk to a witness. I did make a commentary about it on my Twitter, on X account. The Hamilton Township police officers who arrived at the scene, they would not even talk to a witness. There was a man sitting outside when the perpetrator, undercover agent, walked back and forth, and then nothing happened. He saw that nothing happened. He said that I was trying to run him over with a car. That's what they've been trying to do to me. But they always lie and fabricate. They come up with all these fabrications and lies, of course. That's what they do. What else they're gonna do? But they have, he said that I was trying to run him over with a car, trying to kill him. So I explained to them that this man is harassing me, terrorizing in a professional way. I explained it to them. And I told them, there is a man, please talk to him. I told them to talk to them like 3 times, I think. I told them, talk to this man, a witness there. They just got in a car and drove away. So I wasn't crazy back then. They quickly began covering up for these undercover perpetrators immediately. And they probably didn't know that this was a perpetrator. They arrived at the scene. They figured that this is some kind of an undercover agent from the government, or connected to the government, some kind of subcontracted, security service. And they began protecting him immediately. They just got away. There was no talk about anything crazy. That's it. I told them at the end, I did not even say one word to this man. And there is a witness, so we can talk to him. Please talk to him. And they did not talk to him. So they covered up immediately. Cover up immediately. Immediately began protecting undercover perpetrator. Why not talk to a witness? Why not talk to a witness and have a recording? Why not talk to a perpetrator who called them? Is it normal to call the police and say somebody tried to murder you? And then the police just arrives and finds out, oh, so he lied to us for fun or something like that? To harass you? To terrorize you? And then what? They just get into a vehicle and just drive away? I mean, I don't think so. And again, this question needs to be asked to the law enforcement, to the uniformed police from the law enforcement. What happens when someone calls the police with a false report saying that his or her neighbor tried to kill him or her? What happens? Will you just come and find out, oh, they were just lying, so you don't talk to a witness, you don't talk to the perpetrator, you don't talk to the person who called the police, who called you and said that someone was trying to kill him, for more details, to investigate a little bit more, to talk to witnesses if there are any. Okay, so that's what they do. That's what they've been doing. And on May 1st, I was the only one who was deprived of his freedom. I was the only one. They violated my constitutional rights because, of course, they were not interested in the video recordings. They were not interested in any kind of records or evidence. And that's it. Okay? They just played doctors, Soviet Union doctors. And frankly, I did tell them, because they said that I will go for observation. You know, so I told them that's a very ugly kind of method of suppression. It's the International Human Rights Organizations, they call it, they have a name for it, it was called as psychiatric suppression, where healthy men and healthy women in Russia, in Soviet Union, okay, were kidnapped by criminals in uniforms into the psychiatric hospital, and there they were destroyed, they were dragged, they were fed with drugs until their mind would give in. Okay, so that's called psychiatric suppression, and that's the kind of trick, Soviet Union trick, they pulled out of their hat. A Soviet Union trick on me in Hamilton Township, New Jersey, in the 21st century, in 2024, on May 1st, 2024, the Hamilton Township Police, along with undercover agents, whose undercover agent is installed in apartment 4 directly across the street from my apartment, they have pulled on me, unleashed on me this old trick from Soviet Union, this method of suppression. So I had to get into their patrol vehicle, marked patrol vehicle, okay, and I had a bulletproof vest on me. I had to remove it. So they were checking me for weapons, if I have any weapons on me. I did not have any weapons on me. They were asking me some questions about committing suicide. No, I do not want to. I don't want to be suicided. No, thank you. And they took me to this hospital in Trenton, New Jersey, capital. Okay, I was sitting in the back, of course, and there was no air conditioning for me. It was very hot. It was a hot day on May 1st, 2024, in Hamilton Township, New Jersey. The vehicle was heated up. They had a nice air conditioning working in the front, but in the back I had nothing. So I did not want to talk to them. So I was just sitting there, sweating a little bit more. But I managed. And we got to the hospital. Then they took my blood. That's another thing that's, very upsetting. Then I had to put on their gown, whatever the heck they got this for people in this section of a hospital. I mean, that's very disturbing, okay? And there is nobody interested in any evidence. No one's interested in the truth. Forget about the truth. The truth will get you killed. The truth will get you destroyed, basically. That's how I see it. And I was advised. I came across with about 10 people or so. They were coming in and asking me, do you see or hear things that I cannot see or hear? Do you want to commit suicide? Do you want to harm yourself? Do you want to harm somebody else? Do you want to do this? Do you want to do that? Like, listen, man. I can't even talk to these people like normally, because they are not normal. They don't seem to be normal. I mean, some very nice people, but seriously, they are like, on a mission. You cannot tell the truth. And someone told me not to talk about the government, because you're not gonna get out of this place. So that's how it works. So I did not talk about the government. Finally, when my turn came to speak to a doctor, I did not talk about the government. I did not talk about being extrajudicially targeted for assassination, and that the police is on it as well. Because I would have never got out of that place. I would have never got out of that place 100%.